God that sent His Son Jesus Christ for our save the sinners' lives. That God has showed a pattern. You know what I'm saying, in His Word that shows that He wants the not supposed to. And that's the topic of the message. The reality of God desires the not supposed to. Who's not supposed to be with Him? Not supposed to, have a relationship with Him. Not supposed to, have a covenant with Him. Now I'm finna go in. Y'all ready? Okay, I'm finna start here with Abraham. First, his name was Abram. Now, Abram was born in this place called the Ur of the Chaldees. And the Ur of the Chaldees was a place that was enriched with a whole bunch of idol-worshiping gods. They worship gods like crazy. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, in that area, in that city, they worship gods like crazy. But, God told Abram to come out of that idol-worshiping cesspool place. I added that cesspool thing in there. But the thing is, so Abraham came out from, this idol-worshiping place and, and went and met the King Melchizedek, which, if you do some extensive research, is of the descendants of Shem, concerning the one who had, God chosen him that his seed will come through Shem. You know what I'm saying? That King Melchizedek is from the descendants of Shem. Now, here's the key thing is why he didn't use King Melchizedek. I mean, the guy name is the King of Peace. Why God can't use the King of Peace to establish his, kingdom? Establish his seed coming through, to the world. Why? Because he's trying to show people that will read about his word, this example of that I'm all about using the not supposed to's. Because Abraham not supposed to, be really, he's from an idol-worshiping family, you know what I'm saying? His dad, I heard, kind of knew Nimrod, and about worshiping, that kind of stuff. But the thing is, he chose a person out of an idol-worshiping place to establish his seed on earth. You know what I'm saying? So, that is a not supposed to maneuver that God wants people to see. That the God of the universe selected a person of a place that worship false gods. All right, moving along. Now, Abram made a boo-boo. Of course, y'all know the story that God told Abram to have a baby from Sarai. And now the law is in the law that the firstborn gets the blessing. You know what I'm saying? That's the law in, Judaism. The firstborn gets the main blessing. And now the thing is, so God tells Abraham to have a baby from Sarai. And Sarai, you heard laughing, and saying that, nah, I can't have no baby, ha 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 ha. But, Sarai get this ungodly idea, you know what I'm saying, that is ungodly idea that having, that he have a baby from Hagar. And, Abram he doesn't know what to do. Of course, I believe he was placed in a Adam and Eve situation, and he unfortunately yielded to his rib. That's another message. He yielded to the rib and didn't follow the creator, but yielded to the rib. And he made the biggest mistake and had a child from Hagar, which y'all know is Ishmael. You know, Ishmael, Islam. Yeah, look what kind of seed he put out there. So the thing is, God had to change the game. You know what I'm saying? Again, here goes God again. You know, the guy that, now watch this, the guy that not supposed to be selected, you know, you will consider from an idol worshiping family, has made a mistake concerning disobeying, you know, God, and now, you know, produced a child, a firstborn from the wrong woman. Now, once again, the God, you know, gonna do his not supposed to move, and what he does is he changed the name from Abram to Abraham, and Sarah to Sarai to Sarah, to change and maneuver, and now going to bless Abraham and bless Sarah with the firstborn concerning a new firstborn. Now, here's the thing about what people need to understand, that really technically Ishmael is supposed to get the firstborn blessing. You know what I'm saying? According in the natural, concerning the law of, you know, God, Ishmael is supposed to get the blessing. But because God did this maneuver of changing the names and now reestablished a covenant with Abraham, he reestablished the covenant. Now the blessing is given to Isaac. And now, you know, and that's really what's going on in, you know, Israel and Jerusalem, more likely. You know, Isaac versus Ishmael. It's going to keep going on. Two seeds at war. And, you know, one seed is jealous because the other one took the promise, really. That they're not going to really say it like that. But the thing is, that's what's going on, and it's factoring on the world. It's a worldwide factor of what's going on, of course, in Jerusalem and stuff like that. But anyway, now here comes Isaac. He has two twins, one named Esau and one named Jacob. Esau and Jacob. So Esau and Jacob's fighting in the womb. Who's going to be the first? Who's going to be the first? Who's going to be the first? Bam! Esau becomes the first, you know? And then and Jacob comes second. So the thing is, now Esau gets the blessing. Here we go again. Esau gets the birthright. And now what, you know, Jacob did, he, you know, tried Esau's heart. When Esau was, you know, tired from doing all his hunting, you know, and, you know, he's hungry, and he wants something to eat, and then, you know, Jacob, you know, said, hey, you know, I'll give you this porridge, you know, if you trade me for your birthright. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Esau was hungry, and he told, you know, Jacob, sure, why not? I mean, to trade in this great birthright that's going to birth a nation that is going to, you know, do great things and exploits around the world, or some porridge. And the thing is, you know, that's what's happening, and all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, he does it, and God sees it, and this is what, you know, how insignificant Esau thinks about the blessing birthright of God. So God sets up a situation, here we go again, God no business, you know, being the firstborn, sets it up and tell, you know, Rebecca to, you know, dress up Jacob to take the blessing from Jacob. And I mean, Jacob take the blessing from Esau. So he dressed him up as Jacob as Esau to come to his father Isaac, and Isaac was blind. And the thing is, the funny thing about the story that God, you know, gave me a revelation on it, that, you know, Jacob was blind and he couldn't recognize him, you know. And the thing is, he was speaking, and God told me that Isaac recognized that that wasn't, you know, Esau, because Isaac loved Esau. You know what I'm saying? He liked Esau. He loved Esau, and he kind of recognized that it wasn't Esau. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he asked him to feel his skin, and you know, he felt the skin, and he still knew that he wasn't Esau. But the thing is, but he blessed them anyway. But you know, and the reason why he blessed Jacob, you know, that was Esau in disguise, that God told me, and God told Isaac, and said, well, Isaac, are you supposed to be the blessing, having the blessing of God? God asked Isaac a question, are you supposed to have this blessing? And Isaac thinks of, bam, Ishmael is supposed to have the blessing, because he was the firstborn. But because of what God has done for him to get that blessing, he should do the same thing to Jacob. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, we serve an amazing God. But this pattern that established the Jewish people was based upon something that wasn't supposed to happen concerning God's law. And the thing is, when you figure that out and understand that Jacob gets the blessing, and now he's, you know, have to wrestle with the angel, you know, to get the blessing, you know what I'm saying, that he's not supposed to have, he gets it, and we changed his name to Israel. And that's where we got this Israel, and this establishment of God's chosen people came from a system of people that are not supposed to be getting the blessing. And the thing is, sinners, because of this pattern, you must recognize the love of God in this pattern, that he is trying to show you that, look, I saw my son Jesus Christ to die for you, you know, because he knows that you're not supposed to be with him. I mean, Jesus, are you serious? Jesus was around sinners, you know what I'm saying? Jesus witnessed to sinners, you know what I'm saying? Jesus witnessed to sinners so much that they had rumors, of course, gossip about Jesus. And Jesus told them, said they think he's a friend of sinners, a man of gluttony, and all kind of bad name calling. Probably the Pharisees and Sadducees were spreading those rumors. But the thing is, you know what I'm saying, he was on the ground with sinners. Of course, you know the woman in the well. Of course, you know Zacchaeus. There you go, Zacchaeus, a tax collector. You know, on a tree. You know, he was a sinner. He had, you know, dinner with him. See, he shows that he's being with people that he's a holy God is not supposed to be with God. I mean, the 12, you know, disciples, they're not supposed to. If you see the stories through the Bible, they're not supposed to be with Jesus. You know what I'm saying? They did a lot of crazy things. You know. About when the boat got troubled in the water, and they, you know, Jesus said they will make it to the other side. They panicked and say, hey, Jesus, we need you to help you. And then Jesus calm and peace be still. And Jesus was testing them to see if they can make it to the other side. You know what I'm saying? In spite of the storm and weather, you'll make it to the other side. And they kept, you know, not failing test. And Peter, y'all know, Peter denied Jesus 3 times. You know what I'm saying? You don't walk on water. You know, the example of God is all through the Bible, that he is all about reaching out to people that's not supposed to be with him. And if we start to understand who God is in his not supposed to ways, that love is supposed to make you want to draw closer and draw near to him, that, you know, he's so much a loving God that he will do anything to get close to you. I mean, the beautiful thing I love about the cross, about Jesus witnessing to a thief on the side, you know what I'm saying, and telling us, I will meet with you in paradise. Right there, we should understand that we are about a God that is not supposed to be about, you know, our love, but yet he still loves us. So I hope this message, you know, help you understand that he loves you so much and you will be close to him. All right, that's a message. To God be the glory here forever, ever. In Jesus' name, amen.